Catalunya, his most recent, of course.
12 races.
Great to see Jorge Martin back, of course, from injury after that huge crash. He probably could have done without a crash at turn 13 earlier in the weekend, but luckily Imperial today. He'll just be trying to build some weekend. Alex, he says he'll be back for grid. There he is, Alex, that's nice to see, just waving to the
fractured radius bone, keeping him out of action here today. On a circuit where Suzuki would have had big hopes and big expectations coming here. Catch your minds back to 2007. So Mir there, lone warrior. He's not been particularly happy this week, really strong, and then kind of just took his eye off the ball late on, slowed down his last couple of laps, and then lost the front cool left-hand side of that Michelin front tyre, and a big crash in Maverick Vinales. He came back to the garage very sheepish and apologetic. He knows that was a rather unnecessary rebuild for his mechanics, but Maverick Vinales goes from the second row in 6th.
What tyres do they all opt for as well? There's a lot of head scratching going on, even up to this morning's warm-up session as to who would go for what race tyre. All three. At the start of the weekend we thought it might be soft and mediums. By this point we're all thinking it will be medium or hard rear. And they line up on the grid. Imagine a cliff at the end of the race. He just about held on to victory as the supreme Joan Mir came chasing through the pack. Will we see something similar to that again today?
Definitely spotted a big yellow band around Taka Nakagami's Michelin front tyre there. There's not just a rear tyre where we expect a drop off as well. A couple of riders, in particular Jack Miller, expressing concerns about tyre wear on the front, particularly through the fast right. Do you think of turn 3, turn 4, the right hand side of the tyre as well, through turn
rear end of his motorcycle squat. Let's see how this one goes.
Starting KTM's and Ducati's Franco Morbidelli. He's got a KTM alongside him in the hands of Miguel Oliveira. KTM behind him with Brad Binder and Pecco Bagnaia as well.
Oh goodness me, Zarco has crashed on the outlap, on the sighting lap here. You saw it next to
Martin, yeah,
Martin, sorry, apologies. The Red Bull on the side of the helmet there, I thought it was Johan Zarco. Do they all know? Fonzie Nieto there didn't look like he even knew.
Well, he's definitely going to be a bit ring rusty, Jorge Martin. He's not been in action since Portimao FP3. Look at this, he's just not even pushing.
Oh, it's an off the high side.
Oh,
well, he was talking about that earlier in the weekend.
You can't really blame Jorge Martin, their left-hander, really, out of the pit lane. I mean, we can clearly see he was nowhere near anything like racing. They're all on the radios, gets to pit lane. Jorge Martin then drama pre-race of his home Grand Prix, a crash at turn 5 on the warm-up lap, or the sighting lap rather.
Well, at least he's okay.
Yeah, that's the main thing. Yeah, bikes can be fixed, can't they?
Exiting pit lane then is Maverick Vinales. Of course, can he do the business though on circuit with a new crew chief here this weekend? Silvano Galvesera. There is the man at the moment, Quartararo on pole position, his trusted friend Tom following close behind Bolt.
And then of course how he approaches this Grand Prix. He leads 24, pushing yesterday to 300. The Ducatis know that if beat indeed. With that just getting a few last minute liquids on board for what's going to be a very with Johan Zarco on the Pramac Racing Ducati pre-race drama for them, with Jorge Martin already crashing out. Here it is, Jorge Martin, they're now back at the back of the team manager, just trying to offer some words of comfort to their man Daniele Romagnoli there of course as well. Let's just hope that Jorge Martin's perfectly okay after that spill.
Little private line, so I'll just have to butt in here. I'm with Lynn Jarvis. And Lynn, you have to be, I know it's before the race, but you have to be super proud of what the engineers, the teams and the riders are doing at Yamaha.
Hey, very strong here. There's a whole bundle of guys that can. I think our other two Yamaha guys are...
Lynn Jarvis said 20 kilometres down the road. This is the coastal city of Barcelona, who will be celebrating tonight down there in the Petronas Yamaha.
Yeah, nobody's done more. Pole position for Fabio Quartararo at the front. Aleix Espargaro 7th, and top 4 rows, the sighting lap. Lecco owner Bastianini, and on the back row, Luca Marini, medium rear for that trio.
As we mentioned already, Suzuki flying Sahara is standing.
It seems like to me that it seems harder and harder to do this. Okay, Young we have been having to luck Sahara time. Thank you.
Quartararo up early on, stay out front a while, make life difficult, and perhaps a few overtakes will invite him into the party. That's his best chance of fighting for a podium. We know that he'll come on strong in the latter stages.
Jack Miller gets the fist pump and the last minute words of encouragement from one of his crew. It looks like when they came to the grid, or certainly the tyre sheet handed over to Michelin at pre-race, the front row men are all going the same. The medium front, hard rear tyre, that's of course Quartararo Miller. Race for him, Aprilia have probably their best chance at that.
Sagrada Familia as ship coming in or something. A ship horn. I don't know if you heard that back at home. Hopeful of a podium for Miguel Oliveira and Brad Binder. Don't you, Simon?
Yes, Pitt, I mentioned to you yesterday that Miguel's race pace in FP4 looked stunning, and then since then I've heard maybe 4 or 5 people say the same thing, both team managers and riders in their debriefs last night. What do you think?
I wish with everything I have there all right. But no, I mean we had a really solid weekend, not one lucky lap, and so we had many.
Got to hassle you about one more thing. A lot of talk about tyres. Make it all the way.
Yeah, good luck, Miguel Oliveira. Pace-wise, looks like he's got the fifth row in 13 out from Michelin. That Alex Marquez may well be going for the soft rear tyre. That will be probably just down to some confidence more than anything. Really struggling. Vinales then, excellent pace for him, looking for his first podium since the opening night of the season when he was in P1. He comes into this one in Sati's chances.
Going to hear what Paolo's got to say as well. As I've seen from successful through qualifying and that, but he said I wouldn't be surprised if he's there as well. What are your thoughts?
Well, you can imagine we hope to be there in front and well, all the season actually, if we can get a good it's going to be in
Polo. I know it's both machines and well, you know, so that, yeah, various riders in your team use them differently, but your machine...
So it will depend very much on our end of the race. It will depend very much from the race dynamics, and we'll see how it goes.
Signs in 2021 of fate, Jorge Martin's machine. His crashed bike has just made it back into the garage, but because he will then go to the back of the grid, but he will start the Grand Prix of Catalunya.
The grid yet again, just like he was in rear tyre, hooked up, getting the power K Moto3. Alex Marquez, who does normally traditionally go so well in Barcelona, struggling so.
Had their days in the sun here in this weekend so far. Marc Marquez and Pol Espargaro. Alberto Pucci's on the grid with Simon. Down to you.
Yes, Alberto, it's been a tough weekend so far. 1 lap pace now, about to getting that tyre to the end of the race. What do you think, your guy?
It's a little bit tricky, so I can, not if it's okay. For sure it will be better for the...
Simon, of 500ths of a second ahead of Mick doing that, collaborating to bring you
Moto2. And there's been a key late change in terms of rear tyre choice. World champion Joan Mir came to the grid. So a key late decision being taken by the world champs camp.
so many bombs on.
Please give us your thoughts.
Yeah, actually on the grid we had this, the track is hot, it's 40 degrees, but there is no sun, so they don't know, but so they change that, they switch from the rear hard to the medium, so quite few changes, but again we still with the soft, with the hard medium front and rear. Only Marquez he changed the last minutes. This is a scoop, is the only one with the rear soft, so we will have all the three solutions on the rear. We will see at the end.
He's back to medium, and now Marc Marquez has gone for the soft rear tyre as well. Interesting stuff, and as Simon rightly points out, at no stage so far in 2021 have we had such a dilemma in terms of so many riders being unsure about what tyre will be best for this 24-lap race.
Well, he's rolling the dice there, isn't he, Marc Marquez? I guess you could say he's got really nothing to lose. It's not like he's firmly in the championship hunt. He can take a bit of a punt and a bit of a gamble, and